Designing appropriate difficulty levels in information gap activities. Hello, English learners. In today's video, we are going to dive into the topic of information gap activities in language learning. More specifically, we will talk about how you can ensure appropriate difficulty levels while designing these activities. This is a crucial aspect because it can make the difference between a fruitful learning experience and a frustrating one. So, buckle up and let's get started. Before we start, let's quickly go over what we mean by information gap activities. These are exercises where students have different pieces of information and they need to communicate effectively to fill in the gaps in their understanding. It's a fun and interactive way to practice both asking and answering questions in English. When designing information gap activities, one of the most important factors to consider is the difficulty level. It needs to match your students' current English proficiency. If it's too easy, students might get bored. If it's too hard, they might feel overwhelmed and frustrated. To gauge the right difficulty level, you need to consider the following elements. Vocabulary. Choose words and phrases that your students are already familiar with or ones that are slightly above their current level to gently push their boundaries. Sentence structure. Avoid complex sentences for beginners. Stick to simple sentences, gradually increasing complexity for intermediate and advanced learners. Context. The situation or topic should be something that students can relate to or have interest in. This will aid comprehension and engagement. Once you've gauged the right difficulty level, there are several techniques you can use to adjust it as needed. Here are some of them. 1. Provide support. You can provide some hints or supporting materials like visual aids to make it easier for the students. For more advanced students, limit the support to increase the challenge. 2. Control time. You can control the time allowed for the activity. Less time will make it more difficult, while more time will make it easier. 3. Vary task complexity. Simple tasks like identifying objects can be easy, while interpreting and summarizing a conversation can be harder. By carefully applying these techniques, you can tailor your information gap activities to the exact needs and abilities of your students. Designing information gap activities with the appropriate difficulty level is both an art and science. It requires understanding your students' capabilities, gauging the right difficulty level, and then adjusting it using various techniques. I hope this video helps you in creating effective and engaging information gap activities for your English language learners. Remember, the goal is not just to teach, but to inspire a love for learning. Thank you for watching. Until next time, happy teaching and learning.